Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school baseball playoffs, presented by Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Hartzler's Quality Housing, Wood Electric, PAC Drilling, Kime, Mac and Turf Realty, Moore and Niedenthal Certified Public Accountants, and Claxon Communications. Now let's head out to the ballpark with Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas.
Welcome to Sandy Valley High School for Division II District Championship game between the New Philadelphia Quakers and the West Holmes Knights. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Joe Geckler along with Shannon Thomas, and big thanks to Claxon Communications for our coverage here today as well. Lydia Brady, Greg Perkins, and Fred Williams on the controls and cameras for us here today. Our presenting sponsors, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. We are in the Wood Electric pregame show, and Shannon, it's going to be a fun matchup, like we said, district championship game between the Quakers and Knights. These guys will become 2 games a year opponent next year as they both New Philadelphia joins the OCC. But hey, you know what? This is a tournament time. That's next year. All they're worried about today is getting to regionals next week.
Yeah, you know, 2 good-looking ball clubs here. You know, like I said earlier off the air, they both had a common opponent in Indian Valley. Both of those games were good games. Indian Valley ended up coming out on top on West Holmes. New Philly got the better of Indian Valley. But 2 real close games. So that ought to tell you, just going off that common opponent, we're in for a good ball game today.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a great pitching matchup. Carter Vandal goes for the Quakers. Nick Ginsburg goes for the West Holmes Knights. Again, we're in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios here at Sandy Valley High School, and we're going to go in the dugout coming up after this timeout. We'll hear from West Holmes head coach Wyatt Miller coming up after this break. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here with Claxon Communications.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with West Holmes head coach Wyatt Miller. Coach, congratulations on a great season and getting to the district finals today. The Knights knocked off a good John Glenn team on Monday. Talk to us about that game.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We had a really good game. Noah went out, did his job on the mound. We played a really good game defensively behind him. Usually Noah's kind of our strikeout guy, and he only had 2 strikeouts the whole game. So that really tells to our defense and what they did behind him. We made hits and had hits when we really needed them in big situations, and we were able to come home with the win.
Coach, your team has 9 seniors. Almost the majority of the ball club are seniors. Talk to us about those seniors and what they mean to your program.
Oh, they're huge. They're huge. The ability to have 9 seniors and have 9 seniors that are leaders is really what we have keyed into this year. We've been in some tough situations. We've been in a roller coaster of emotions all year, up and down. And to have 9 guys that can step up and say, put it on my back, I'm going to take you where you need to go, is huge. And we talked about Noah Clark a little bit, but he's our main guy. I mean, he's just a huge leader. He's not even in the lineup today, but I guarantee you he's going to be the loudest guy in the dugout, and he's going to be telling these guys exactly what they need to be hearing.
Coach, first year as a head coach here at West Holmes. We talked about your 9 seniors. What did they teach you in your first year as a head coach?
They just taught me that you just got to be resilient. I mean, you can't give up on it. You just got to keep going. And I think that just speaks dividends to our program that we had before. I've been with the program for 6 years now as an assistant under Coach Bill Pim, and he's done a great job to instill in these seniors exactly what we're trying to get out of them right now. And they've definitely helped me through. It's been, like I said, a roller coaster, but they've helped me through, and obviously we're on a high right now, and we're hoping to keep it rolling.
Coach, the New Philadelphia Quakers stand in your way of getting to the regional semifinals next week. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them today?
I expect they're a well-coached team. We hear a little bit about them, but one thing about us is we're kind of the outsider on this East District. We're the furthest west team for it. So we don't hear a lot about these guys that we do play, but New Philly's always had a good reputation of having a good ball club, very sound defensively, and they hit the ball, So we just got to make the plays behind Nick Ginsburg today, and we expect Nick to throw a heck of a game. We just got to make the plays behind him and have some timely hits.
Finally, Coach, what is your 3 keys to knock off the Quakers and move on to the regionals next week?
It starts with our defense. Like I just said, our defense has to make the plays they're supposed to make. We got to get timely hits when it matters, and Nick Ginsburg's got to throw strikes. If he does that, we're going to come home with a win. I'm confident.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here today.
Yep, thank you.
That was West Holmes Knights head coach Wyatt Meller joining me in the dugout. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by New Philadelphia head coach Tyler Weisel, right here with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with New Philadelphia head coach Tyler Weisel. Coach, here we are, the district championship game. How do you feel your team's playing right now?
We're getting hot. We're getting hot at the right time. We're playing well together. We're executing together. It's come together pretty good right now.
Coach, you have a rather young team, only 4 seniors. Talk to us about those seniors and what they mean to your program and your team.
Man, they're everything. Starting with Bretton Billman, he's our number 1 on the mound, hits 3-hole. Elliott Warner hits 4-hole, plays in the outfield, plays at second base. Charlie Gibbs, he's been lockdown outfielder for us this year and left. And Shoemaker, he's come on late as a DH, and he's hot right now, so we need them all.
Coach, you get the West Holmes Knights today, the right to go to the regional semifinals next week. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
I think that on paper, I think we're very comparable. I think we play the same way. We're both fundamental. I think we're both going to play small ball. We got some boppers in the middle. Both of us can swing it. It's going to come down to who executes and who makes the least amount of mistakes.
Obviously, this starts a run next year. You guys are in the same conference. Are you going to play it kind of close to the vest, or are you just going to go all out here today?
We're going all out. Next year's next year. Let's play today. Let's win today. That's all that matters.
Finally, Coach, your 3 keys to the Quakers getting on to the regional semifinals next week.
It starts with throwing strikes on the mound. Strike 1 all day from Carter Vandal. Offensively, we got to get that leadoff guy on. We got to execute.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck here today.
Thank you.
That was New Philadelphia head coach Tyler Weisel joining me in the dugout. Coming up next, starting lineups and first pitch between the Knights and Quakers right here with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane. We are in our Wood Electric pregame show in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Studios. And we are going to take a quick timeout. Again, sorry about that. We're going to pause for the national anthem. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes right here with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
How does a new career in an extremely high-demand field sound to you? Well, the former Crane Carrier Company in New Philadelphia is now Battle Motors. Battle Motors is expanding rapidly for their all-new heavy-duty electric truck production. Battle Motors has immediate openings for assemblers, electrical technicians, painters, blasters, as well as numerous engineering and design positions. If you're interested in a great career opportunity, apply online at battlemotors.com/careers.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School and High School Baseball Division II District Championship between the New Philadelphia Quakers and West Holmes Knights. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane. We're wrapping up our Wood Electric pregame show. Now we're going to get into the PAC drilling starting lineups first for the West Holmes Knights, who are 14-12, and head coach Wyatt Miller. Leading off, number 6, Brady Smith. He's in center field. Batting second, number 1, Gino Donardi. He is at second base. Batting third, number 13, Rudy Hirschberger. He's in left field. In the cleanup spot, number 19, Micah Martin at first base. Hunter Arndt at shortstop. He wears number 4. He bats fifth. Batting sixth, number 8, Carson Tanner. He's the DH. Will bat for the pitcher, Nick Ginsburg, today. Batting seventh, Matthew Miller at third base. He wears number 11. Batting eighth, number 2, Brody Allen in right field. And batting ninth, number 7, Dylan Robinson at catcher. Again, Smith, Donardi, Hirschberger, Martin, Arndt, Tanner, who batting for Ginsburg, Weaver, Allen, and Robinson. That's the starting lineup for the West Holmes Knights, who is the visiting team here today. And now for the New Philadelphia Quakers, they are 15-9. And Tyler Weisel, the head baseball coach here for the Quakers. Number 18, Gavin Blake at second base. He leads off. Number 2 in the 2-hole, number 15, Carter Vandal. He's on the hill today for the Quakers. Number 11, Britton Billman. He's at third base, batting third. Batting fourth, number 12, Elliott Warner in right field. Number 8, Charlie Gibbs in left field. He bats fifth. Number 9, Maddox Brown. He's at first base, batting sixth. Number 22, Noah Bolin. He is catching today, batting seventh. Batting eighth, the DH, Number 7, Nathan Shoemaker. He's hitting for Brant Wells, who's playing shortstop. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Caden Stewart. He wears number 10. Again, Blake, Vandal, Billman, Warner, Gibbs, Brown, Bolin, Shoemaker, who's batting for Wells, the shortstop, and Stewart in center field. That's the PAC drilling starting lineups today for the Quakers and the West Holmes Knights here in the district championship game. And Shannon, we're in for a good matchup here today.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see this game. I hear a lot of good things about both teams here. I'm really interested in watching Vandal on the mound today. I haven't got to see him on the mound yet this year, and he's a very solid pitcher. He comes into this game with a 4-1 record with a 1.68 ERA. So he'll have a good day on the mound if he wants to win this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup. Both football, Vandal, basketball player, really standout basketball player for the Quakers, and Ginsberg, the kicker we saw in the playoffs and stuff for the West Holmes Knights, and he's on the hill today for the West Holmes Knights. So it'll be a lot of fun. Of course, the Quakers come out in white pants, black and red, and white striped socks, red jerseys, and black sleeves. And now Brady Smith steps into the batter's box, and we're about underway for this Division II District Championship game. And the first pitch from Vandal is going to be on the corner, and it's going to be low, says the home plate umpire, and it's for ball 1. So 1-0 to Brady Smith. Again, leading off for the West Holmes Knights, Dinardi and Hirschberger to follow. The next pitch, the 1-0 pitch, going to be low, ball 2, 2-0 now to Brady Smith. The center fielder, he bats left-handed, wears number 6. White pants, red jerseys, blue numerals, trimmed in white, blue helmets. The 2-0 pitch, that's on the outside corner for strike 1. Now Carter Vandal gets his sign. He's a quick mover here on the mound for the Quakers. A 2-1 pitch into Smith. Going to be grounded over to second base. Going to have to hurry. Fires on to first, and he does. Gavin Blake on to Maddox Brown. So out number 1 on the 4-3 put out.
Smith got a lot of speed there. If he'd have took one more second throwing that ball, we'd have had a guy safe at first.
Now Gino Dinardi at second base. He bats second. Now the first pitch from Vandal. A curveball right back to Vandal. Gets under his glove again. And it's going to be knocked down by the second baseman, but no play as Dinardi gets down the baseline quickly. That's going to go as a single for Gino Dinardi for the West Holmes Knights, their first hit of the ball game. Gavin Blake tried to make a play on it and just could not get there in time to field it cleanly for the New Philadelphia Quakers. That's going to bring in number 13, Rudy Hirschberger. He's in left field today, but he bats third for the West Holmes Knights. Again, Carter Vandal on the hill today for the Quakers, and you have Dinardi at first base after the single. First pitch going to be fouled off back behind us for strike 1. Shannon mentioned in the pregame only one common opponent between these two teams this year, and that was Indian Valley. The Quakers beat Indian Valley on a late run, late in the game, and Indian Valley knocked off West Holmes as Vandal fakes the throw over to first as Dinardi gets back in with a head-first slide. The 0-1 pitch going to be lined down the first base line and under the glove of Maddox Brown. Dinardi rounds second, running to third, and that ball's going to get past the third baseman, and Dinardi keeps moving. He's going to score. No, they throw him out at the plate, says the home plate umpire. Great throw by Brenton Billman as Dinardi went head first into home, and the catcher Bolin was able to get the tag down for out number 1, but the double by Rudy Hirschberger almost scores a run for the West Holmes Knights, but a nice play there by Brenton Billman to gun him down at the plate.
Nice job by Billman there after the overthrow from the outfield. Let Dinardi think he could get home, but a nice play over there by Billman.
So 1 out now here in the inning. Curveball going to miss. Oh, they're going to say it hit the corner on the inside corner for strike 1. Umpire kind of late to call that strike. Going to learn from that and wait for him to make the call here today. The 0-1 pitch going to be outside for ball 1 to Micah Martin, the first baseman for the West Holmes Knights. He wears number 19, bats from the right side, hitting clean up again. Rudy Hirschberger at second. after the single, and he moved up to second on the throw to third. And the throw by Billman to the plate. So we have a 1-1 count now to Micah Martin. Vandal looks back, now fires to the plate. Another curveball, this time on the outside corner for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Micah Martin, the cleanup hitter for the West Holmes Knights. No score here, top of the first inning between West Holmes and New Philadelphia. District Championship game in Division II at Sandy Valley High School. Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas with Big Z Sports. The 1-2 pitch going to be just high for ball 2. 2-2 now to Micah Martin. And Vandal gets his sign, looks back to second, now fires home. And it's going to be lined over the second baseman's head. The right fielder, Elliott Warner, fields it, fires it into the cutoff, and he keeps the runner at third. Nice job by Elliott Warner in right field for the Quakers to get the ball back in quickly to hold the runners at first and third. But the West Holmes Knights in business with 1 out with runners on the corners.
Nice job by Warner there to get it to his cutoff, man, and don't try to make the throw all the way to home. You get another overthrow, you get another chance at a run.
Shannon, did you see the throw from right field all the way to third? I mean, that was a gun. We knew Elliott Warner had a leg on him from football season because he's a great kicker, going to go play football at Mount as a kicker. First pitch by Vandal going to be high and outside for ball 1. But, man, he uncorked that ball to third base, and he missed third base by 10 feet overthrow. But, man, he had a lot of steam on that throw from right field. Another good throw there back to the cutoff man to keep the runner from scoring. The 1-0 pitch is going to be swung on and missed by Hunter Arnn, the shortstop for the West Holmes Knights. Vandal comes inside. That's going to be high this time for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Hunter Arnn. No score here, top of the first inning. West Holmes Knights, they are knocking on the door. They have runners on the corners as Arnn fouls that one back out of play. Evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hunter Arnn, the shortstop. Arnn bats from the right side. Little guy has a ankle, lower leg protector on. Must foul it off his leg every once in a while. The 2-2 pitch is going to be swung on and missed as Carter Vandal strikes out Hunter Arnn to end the inning. And the New Philadelphia Quakers, they dodge a bullet here in the first inning as they get out of it with no runs scored. 2 runners left, but after the top of the first, no score between New Philadelphia and West Holmes. Back after this.
Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota is looking for good used cars. If you have a car you're not driving, or if you're looking to upgrade or do something newer, come see a Ferris wheel for a Ferris deal. Hi, this is Dan Hosteller at Ferris Chevrolet, and we're offering top dollar for good used cars. Even if you're not trading, we'll buy that used car and save you the hassle and wheeling and dealing. Unload that used car and put cash in your pocket for vacation, home repairs, or the kids' college fund. Call us at 330-343-7761 or stop by on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Magoo's Pizza, Pasta, and more. The name says it all. Magoo's features a menu with all of your favorites, including handmade pizzas and calzones, pasta dishes, sandwiches, and wings. And save room for one of their desserts, which are made fresh daily. Magoo's is open for dine-in and carry-out Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to 8:30, and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9:30. And be sure to like Magoo's Pizza, Pasta, and more on Facebook for daily specials.
District 2 District Championship out here at Sandy Valley High School between the West Holmes Knights and the New Philadelphia Quakers. We are in the bottom of the first inning. No score. West Holmes, they had runners on the corners with 1 out or 2 outs, and they were unable to get runs across in the top of the first inning. Carter Vandal come back and struck out the batter Hunter Arnn to get out of the inning with no runs scored. So now the Quakers are going to come up, and we'll run down their lineup again. Gavin Blake leads off. Carter Vandal bats second. Brenton Billman batting third. Elliott Warner batting fourth. Charlie Gibbs in the 5-hole. Maddox Brown batting sixth. Noah Bolin bats seventh. In the 8th spot, Nathan Shoemaker, the DH, batting for the shortstop, Brant Wells. And number 10, Caden Stewart in center field batting ninth. Take a look at the defense. You're going to have Hirschberger in left, Smith in center, Allen in right, Martin at first, Denardi at second, Arndt at short, Weaver at third, Robinson behind the plate, and Nick Ginsburg on the hill today for the Knights. The first pitch going to be taken just high for ball one to Gavin Blake. Blake with a open stance. It's going to be on the outside corner for strike one, so it evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Gavin Blake, just a little bit of an open stance. Bats from the right side and waves the bat around there as the 1-1 pitch comes in. Curveball just going to be high, it looks like, as Ginsburg wanted that call, didn't get it. 2 balls, 1 strike to Gavin Blake. The 2-1 pitch, again, high and outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Gavin Blake, the second baseman for the Quakers. Wears number 18. And a hitter's count now at 3-1. Here's the pitch. Going to be outside for ball 4. And that's going to be the leadoff runner for the Quakers here in the top of the first.
Ginsburg comes into this game with a 2-2 record.
Their ace today, their ace on the season was Noah Clark, our 2021 Big Z Sports Player of the Year for football was Noah Clark, and he is not playing today, but he's a pitcher and an outfielder, but he just threw the other day to get him to this point, and now he has the day off. The first pitch to Carter Vandal going to be on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, if you want to talk about workload, Clark has pitched 65 innings this year compared to Ginsburg's pitched 29. So, I mean, Clark is the big workhorse for West Holmes.
Noah Clark is the horse, is the number one. Hoping to have him, if they can get past New Philly, they have him next week. As Vandal lines it down the first base line, but just out of reach from Micah Martin, and that ball is foul for strike two. Again, Carter Vandal in the box, bats left-handed, throws right-handed. Vandal, a standout basketball player for the Quakers as well. Ginsburg gets his pitch. On now the 0-2 pitch to Vandal. Ooh, just low on the inside, says the home plate umpire for ball one.
Vandal comes in this game with a .269 batting average and 1 RBI for the Quakers, or 1 home run for the Quakers.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Vandal. We have a runner on first, which is Gavin Blake. He reached on a walk, got a big lead. Now he takes off for second. The throw down, he slides in, going to be safe on the stolen base as Gavin Blake steals second. Got a huge jump off the pitcher, Nick Ginsburg.
Nice job by shortstop Hunter Arndt to catch that ball. It was high, and he went up to catch it, and that saved the ball from scooting to the outfield.
So now runner on second. That's Blake after the stolen base. 2-2 count to Carter Vandal. He fouls one off down the third base line and out of play. The count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big shout out to West Holmes head football coach Zach Gardner, checking out the broadcast today. We appreciate it, Coach, and can't wait to see the Knights this fall play some football. It's going to be a good season for the Knights, and we're excited to see SWD again on that football field. A 2-2 pitch as Vandal checks his swing, and it's going to be a full count now at 3 balls, 2 strikes with Gavin Blake on second base after a walk and a stolen base. He's got a huge lead out there at second. The payoff pitch going to be fouled off back here to the screen, and the count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Vandal just barely got a piece of that one to stay alive. It started to trail to the outside, and he just barely caught it.
It was hanging outside. I think he was expecting it to break in, and he would have made good contact if it was that curveball, but it just stayed outside a little bit, and he fouled it off. Again, the payoff pitch to Vandal. Going to be inside for ball 4. That's back-to-back walks now from Ginsburg. Puts Carter Vandal on first base, and Gavin Blake remains at second. No outs here in the bottom of the first. No score. We have Blake on second, Vandal on first, and steps in the 3-hole hitter, Brenton Billman, the third baseman for the Quakers, as we have a timeout on the field for a trip to the mound. We're going to take a quick timeout back here to Sandy Valley after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School for the Division II District Championship game between the New Philadelphia Quakers and West Holmes Knights. It's nothing here at the bottom of the first. The Quakers knocking on the door. They have two runners on, one on first, one on second, nobody out. In their three-hole hitter, Brenton Billman, steps to the plate. First pitch going to be over the heart of the plate for strike one.
Yeah, Ginsburg just went ahead and brought that one right down the middle, and Bellman just watched it go by.
After the two walks, I'm sure head coach Tyler Weisel said, hey, take a pitch or two. Another one right over the heart of the plate for strike two. Now Billman in a hole, no balls and two strikes.
He took two. He don't want to take three.
He does not. I'm sure he's going to be up there now trying to make contact with the next Ginsburg delivery. 0-2 pitch going to be way outside. Great job by the catcher, Dylan Robinson, to stop that one from going to the backstop, or that would have been runners on second and third. Again, great job by Dylan Robinson, the catcher for the West Holmes Knights. Going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Brenton Billman. Runners on first and second. Vandal on first and Blake on second. That's going to be lined up the middle for a base hit, and they're going to hold the runners as the center fielder Smith got the ball back in quickly. Now we're going to have bases loaded, and the 4-hole hitter, Elliott Warner, up to the plate.
Billman, his batting average was .444 on the year with 21 RBI, so that was a big bat right there for him after getting in the hole.
Elliott Warner, if you know that name, guys, he's a outstanding kicker for the New Philadelphia Quaker football team. Going to continue his career at Mount Union to play football and kick for the Purple Raiders next season. First pitch going to be grounded to the shortstop. He's going to fire it home, and they're going to get one out at home. Nice play there. It goes 6-2 on the fielder's choice put out for out number one. So now we have runners on all the bases still. Elliott Warner again, fielder's choice. Warner on first, Vandal on second. Another ground ball to shortstop. See if they can get the double play. They're not going to get it. They're going to take the out at first. And he gets the out at first, but Carter Vandal scores from third to make it 1-0 New Philadelphia.
Smart decision by the shortstop there. Didn't look like he was going to be able to make a play at home, so he took the out.
So now number 9, Maddox Brown, the first baseman, steps in with runners on second and third with 2 outs. First pitch by Ginsburg going to be outside for ball 1. One nothing, bottom of the first inning here. Quakers lead the Knights. Next pitch from Ginsburg. Going to be on the outside corner for strike 1. Maddox Brown, the first baseman, wears number 9, bats from the right side. Again, 2 runners on. Runner on third is Billman. Runner on second is Warner. The 1-1 pitch going to be outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to Maddox Brown, the number 6 hitter for the Quakers, and head coach Tyler Weisel. Ginsburg looks, checking third, now fires home. It's going to be strike 2 with the curveball. Right over the middle of the plate, Maddox Brown takes it. Now he's even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. New Philadelphia 1, West Holmes 0. Division II District Championship game. The 2-2 pitch outside for ball 3. Runs the count full now to Maddox Brown in a hitter's count. Base open at first base, so if they lose him here, they'll have to contend with Noah Bolin, the catcher for the Quakers. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and the Knights get out of it with just giving up the 1 run. But after 1, New Philadelphia 1, the Knights of West Holmes 0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Top of the second inning, Division II District Championship game between New Philadelphia and West Holmes. The Quakers get one on the board in the bottom of the first. It is 1-0 now. New Philadelphia here going to the top of the second inning. And Carson Tanner, Matthew Weaver, and Brody Allen will be the three to hit here. And if they get some on, they'll have more after that. But again, Carson Tanner, Matthew Weaver, and Brody Allen, the first three here in the inning for the Knights. Both pitchers got some runners on in that first inning, Shannon, and the Quakers were able to get out of it with no runs scored. Ginsburg only gave up the one run. He had a little more problems, had the bases loaded a couple times, but only gave up the one run.
Yeah, you know, he got, I don't want to say he got lucky, but he got a lot of help right there from his defense. He was able to get out of a bad situation right there. Now we'll see what they can do on offense.
First pitch into Carson Tanner, going to be low for ball one. Tanner is the DH, bats from the right side, wears number 8. Carter Vandal again, a quick mover on the mound. Going to be grounded right back to Vandal. He jogs over to first. Underhanded toss to the first baseman, Maddox Brown, for out number 1. It's going to be one out now in the top of the second inning. Matthew Weaver, the third baseman, going to step in. Again, he bats from the right side, wears number 11 for the West Holmes Knights. Vandal gets his sign, now fires to the plate. Going to be a curveball inside corner for strike one. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, and all of our sponsors for our broadcast all season long here for Big Z Sports. The 0-1 pitch, going to be another curveball. This time it's going to be drilled to the shortstop. Double pumps twice, fires on to first, and gets him, does Brant Wells as Maddox Brown fields the throw, and out number 2, the 6-3 put out. Now Brody Allen, the right fielder, will step in for the West Holmes Knights. Of course, these guys will be common opponents next year and forever down the road as they join the same conference, as ball one is called to Brody Allen from Carter Vandal. But New Philadelphia joins the OCC next year, so all the sports, the Quakers will take on these Knights. Football, basketball, baseball, everything that they have in common, they will play a home and home, as they call it. One out at West Holmes and one at New Philadelphia, except for football, of course. And I believe it's week 9 next year in football season. New Philadelphia goes to Millersburg. So it's going to be a 1-1 pitch now, going to be grounded to the second baseman. A big crow hop there off the edge of the turf, and he gets him on the 4-3 put out. So 1-2-3 inning for the Quakers, and after 1.5, it's New Philadelphia 1, West Holmes nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of homeownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School. Bottom of the second inning, Division II District Championship game between the New Philadelphia Quakers and West Holmes Knights. The Quakers lead 1-0 after getting a run in the bottom of the first inning. To lead off here in the bottom of the second, Noah Bolin, the catcher. Nathan Shoemaker, the DH, batting for Brant Wells, and Caden Stewart will be your first three hitters for the Quakers.
Yeah, the Quakers, they had a big inning last time, but was only able to manage one run out of that. See if the Bolin here can get them started at the in the bottom of the second inning here.
Again, Bolin, Shoemaker, and Stewart, the first three hitters here in the bottom of the second inning with the Quakers leading 1-0. Beautiful facility here at Sandy Valley High School. Love to see the natural grass for baseball. The first pitch into Bolin's going to be swung on and fouled back behind us for strike one.
See, I'm one of those guys that spends a lot of time cutting his grass. I've already cut it twice this week.
I cut it twice last night.
And I look out there and you see those beautiful lines in the outfield. And the first thing I notice is the infield is push mode.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yes, it is. I see that. You have a good eye there, Shane. I did not notice that. As Bolin takes it for strike two. 0-2 pitch. He flips the bat out there, and it goes out to the second baseman as he is calling it, Dinardi, and he has it for out number one. A pop out by Noah Bolin.
Nice communication right there at the infield. Dinardi just comes over, takes control of the situation. I could hear him yelling up here in the press box. That backed everybody off. Nice, clean catch.
Now Nathan Shoemaker will step in and bat for the shortstop, Brant Wells. Shoemaker, the DH today. Wells not batting but playing short. First ball thrown by Ginsberg, going to be high in the strike zone for ball one. Next pitch, going to be a curveball for strike one on the inside corner from Nick Ginsberg.
Schumacher batting .289 for the Quakers.
That's a shot down the third base line, but foul, says the third base umpire, and that runs the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Like I said, beautiful facility here. Like you said, Shannon, it was push mode on the infield, but the big lines in the outfield and even down the foul territory lines. Nice cut job here today for the ball game. Not sure who handles that, but I'm sure Garth Evans, the AD, has somebody taking care of it that knows what he's doing.
Well, yeah, nice job by the groundskeepers. It's all cut nice and short, no loose grass laying anywhere. Nice ball field.
The 2-2 pitch going to be swung on and popped up out to left field. Hirschberger has it and makes the catch for out number 2 here in the bottom of the second inning. That's going to bring in Caden Stewart, the center fielder. He will bat ninth for the Quakers. Again, 1-0. New Philadelphia leads here, bottom of the second inning with 2 outs. In the 9 spot is Stewart. He's going to bunt one down and bunts it back to the backstop for a foul ball. Tried to get on base there, did Stewart, but the ball just trickled back to the backstop on the bunt. And the 0-1 pitch. Going to be on the outside corner for strike 2.
Notice some fans here found the best seats in the house over here in the football stadium, standing on the top row of the bleachers.
That's probably where I would sit too, man. That's a nice look. And that's going to be strike 3 to Caden Stewart. He swings and misses on an outside fastball. And that's going to do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Quakers now to the top of the third. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School. Top of the third inning, New Philadelphia leads West Holmes 1-0 here in the Division II District Championship game. And, you know, Shannon, both pitchers got into a little bit of trouble in the first inning, and then they turn around the second inning and both go 1-2-3. Nice regroup there. They get back in the dugout. They make some adjustments, and both pitchers did a nice job there in the second inning to get 1-2-3 innings.
Yeah, nice job of both of them. Made adjustments, got calmed down a little bit, you know, got their nerves back in check. Defenses did great behind them right here, so that was a quick second inning, and we're moving on to the third.
Now number 7, Dylan Robinson, the catcher, steps in for West Holmes. He bats from the right side. Third baseman Billman in on the grass, maybe expecting a bunt. But notice Billman plays in the dirt for most of the hitters, and on this one he's in on the grass here for Dylan Robinson, the catcher. Carter Vandal on the hill for the Quakers. First pitch going to be on the outside corner for strike one. Again, 1-0, top of the third inning. New Philadelphia leads West Holmes. Division II District Championship game. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to go out to the outside corner again. A little farther out that time for ball one.
You know, Vandal, he comes in this game with 51 strikeouts and only giving up 13 walks on the season.
That is a good number. Ooh, line down to third base, right past Billman, and it's going to be a single by Robinson as he overthrows it at second base, but nice job by Maddox Brown to back up the throw as the left fielder, Charlie Gibbs, fires it into second over the head of the second baseman, Gavin Blake, but that's going to hold Dylan Robinson to a single there, the third hit of the ball game for the West Holmes Knights. It's going to bring up top of the order now Brady Smith, who grounded out to the second baseman Blake back in the first inning. He bats from the left side. Again, no outs here, top of the third. A single just a moment ago by Dylan Robinson, the catcher. Now the first pitch, it's going to be a bunt attempt, and it is going to go foul by Brady Smith for strike one. I would only guess that both these teams are going to try to play some small ball today to get some runs on the board here already in the third inning.
Well, we know what kind of speed West Holmes has as a school district, so small ball would be in their advantage right now.
Vandal fires over to first, and Robinson dives headfirst back into the bag, and he is safe and under the tag by Maddox Brown. Again, 0-1 count to Brady Smith. He is the center fielder for the Knights. Another fire over to first base, this time a little bit closer, but Robinson gets back. 1-1 on the batter, Brady Smith. Beautiful day here for some baseball at Sandy Valley High School. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane as our presenting sponsors today for our broadcast. The 1-1 pitch going to be way outside for ball one, excuse me. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to Brady Smith, the center fielder for the Knights. Again, fires over to first base, and Robinson back head first into the bag again. Vandal worried about Robinson's speed on first base. Billman in close on the grass again at third base. Ground ball to shortstop. Can they get two? They're going to fire it to second. Oh, he is unable to hang on to it as Blake from Wells, and that is going to be an error on the shortstop to allow the runners to be safe at second and third. So that's going to go down as an E6 on the throw. And that's going to make runners on first and second now. Robinson on second and Brady Smith now on first. And that brings up Gino Donardi, who grounded into a fielder's choice the last time up. as Vandal fakes to throw back to second base. He is really worried about Robinson on second base. No outs here, top of the third inning. New Philadelphia 1, West Holmes nothing. Division II District Championship game. First pitch going to be outside as as Denardi acts like he was going to bunt, but does pull it back. Again, Gino Denardi bats in the 2-hole, plays second base, wears number 1 for the Knights. Bats from the right side. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Shows a bunt this time again. Vandal fields it, going to fire it to third, and he is going to be safe at third base as Vandal tried to get the lead runner, and the throw pulled Billman off the bag a little bit. So we're going to have bases loaded for the Knights here in the top of the third inning with nobody out. That's going to go down as I'm going to give Denardi a single on that, as I think he would have beat that bunt out. He was flying down the line, but Vandal went to third on it. So bases loaded now for Hirschberger. Curveball going to be over the middle of the plate for strike 1.
Quick update. Tusky Valley Lady Trojans has taken on Wheelersburg. Wheelersburg jumped out to 11-0 lead in the first inning. They sent 16 batters to the plate.
The 0-1 pitch going to be outside for ball 1. And that's a regional semifinal matchup.
That's a regional semifinal. Earlier action today, Big Z Sports had the Indian Valley Braves take on the Heath Bulldogs. The Lady Braves were leading 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th inning, and Heath ended up getting a walk-off single to win 5-3 or 5-4.
What a great season, though, by the Indian Valley Lady Braves. And, of course, Monday we saw the Indian Valley Braves baseball team fall to Steubenville out at Harrison Central. The 1-1 pitch is going to be fouled back to the screen for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rudy Hirschberger, the left fielder for the Knights. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Carter Vandal on the hill today for the Quakers. The 1-2 pitch going to be swung on and missed, and Rudy Hirschberger goes down on strikes for out number 1 here in the top of the third inning, and that's going to bring up Micah Martin, the first baseman. He singled his first at bat back in the first inning. A single here would probably plate 2 runs for the Knights if Martin could find some open space between the fielders here of the Quakers. First pitch going to be on the outside for ball 1. Hunter Arndt in the on deck circle. Carson Tanner, the DH, in the hole for the West Holmes Knights. Again, bases loaded, 1 out now, top of the third. Another curveball in the inside corner. That's going to be strike 1 to Micah Martin. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners full of Knights here in the top of the third inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. Again, going to be outside with the curveball. 2 balls now and 1 strike. Nice block in the dirt by Noah Bolin, the catcher for the Quakers.
Yeah, Bolin don't work right there. Saved a run.
A nice job of moving his feet, get in front of the ball. They teach that all the way down in Little League, Shannon. They move your feet and get in front of the get in front of the ball. Outside with the fastball for ball number 3 for Micah Martin. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Now that catcher Bolin going to walk out and talk to Vandal and trying to calm his pitcher down a little bit to get to throw strikes. Again, nowhere to put him as the bases are loaded. As Robinson's on third, Smith is on second, Denardi is on first with 1 out here in the top of the third inning. Nice crowd on hand today at Sandy Valley for this ball game. Again, the Division II District Championship game between New Philadelphia and West Holmes. The 3-1 pitch now to Martin. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and that makes the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice pitch there by Carter Vandal. Came right at him with the fastball, and Martin tried to make something happen. Just couldn't catch up with it up in the zone. The payoff pitch now to Martin with the bases loaded. Swung on and fouled back down the third base line.
Nice job to get a piece of that one. That ball was low, and he went after it. Good thing he got a piece of it.
So the count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, runners full of Knights with 1 out here in the top of the third inning. The Quakers lead 1-0. over West Holmes. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as Micah Martin goes down looking. Carter Vandal getting some work done on the mound now. 2 back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the third. Gets 2 outs, and Hunter Arnn, the shortstop, who struck out his first time up here today. Now 2 outs. They had bases loaded with nobody out, and now they have bases loaded with 2 outs with Arnn at the plate. It's going to be on the outside corner for strike 1 to Hunter Arnn. Again, he struck out to end the first inning for the Knights. 1-0 New Philadelphia leads West Holmes here at Sandy Valley High School. Vandal gets the 0-1 pitch. Going to be a little farther outside for ball 1. So evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. I like the parking here, Shannon. We comment about that everywhere we go. I don't think where I park today, if somebody hits it that far, I'll autograph the ball and give it back to them with the glass on it, because I'm 480 feet from the home plate, so I don't think anybody here is going to hit that ball that far, but I guess you never know.
Well, if he hits it that far, I'm going to run out there and sign him to a manager's contract.
I know, right? As Arnn fouls that one off, fouls another one off now. It's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hunter Arnn, the shortstop for the West Holmes Knights. I think it would get a couple cars before it got to us, though. I mean, your car's in front of mine, so it may hit yours first.
That's just my old work car. We'll be good.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Hunter Arnn. Going to be outside for ball 2. Arnn did a nice job to lay off of that outside fastball. Runs the count even now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, bases loaded, top of the third inning, 2 outs for West Holmes. They trail New Philadelphia 1-0 Division II District Championship game. And it's going to be grounded back to the back to Vandal. He bobbles it a little bit and throws on to first, and they get out of the inning on the 1-3 put out. Carter Vandal doing some work on the hill today for the New Philadelphia Quakers. And after 2.5, the Quakers still lead 1-0 back to Sandy Valley after this with Big Z Sports.
How does a new career in an extremely high-demand field sound to you? Well, the former Crane Carrier Company in New Philadelphia is now Battle Motors. Battle Motors is expanding rapidly for their all-new heavy-duty electric truck production. Battle Motors has immediate openings for assemblers, electrical technicians, painters, blasters, as well as numerous engineering and design positions. If you're interested in a great career opportunity, apply online at battlemotors.com/careers.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School. New Philadelphia and West Holmes, bottom of the third inning, Division II District Championship game. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, and all of our sponsors for Big Z Sports. Also, big thanks to the Claxon Communications crew today. Lydia Brady on the controls, Greg Perkins on the cameras, and, of course, Fred Williams here helping, guiding things for us as well for Big Z Sports. I'm Joe Geckler along with Shannon Thomas in our Hartshorse Quality Housing mobile studios, and we are at 1-0, bottom of the third inning. New Philadelphia leads West Holmes here in the Division II District Championship game. Back to the top of the order now. Gavin Blake leads it off as Ginsburg's first pitch is outside for ball 1.
Blake comes in with a .274 batting average on the season.
Ginsburg, a fast mover on the mound. Another pitch on the outside corner for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Gavin Blake walked his first time up, stole second, got to third, and he was forced at the plate for the first out of the inning. The 2-0 pitch. Going to be again outside for ball 3.
Ginsburg way behind right here.
3 balls, no strikes. Blake probably taken all the way here, try to get Ginsburg to throw a strike. And he does not do it, and he walks again for the second time of the day. Second walk of the day for Blake. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Carter Vandal. He walked and scored the lone run of the ball game today for the Quakers.
That walk was his 18th walk of the season. So he's averaging about almost a walk a game.
Carter Vandal was knocked in back in the first inning by Charlie Gibbs, the left fielder, the number 5 hole hitter, on a ground out. So Vandal up again. 4-pitch walk, that time to Blake. Now Ginsburg fires over to first, and Blake is back standing to the bag. One nothing, bottom of the third inning, no outs here between New Philadelphia and West Holmes. Ginsburg fires over to first base again with the same result as last time. Coming up in our Keim Home Center postgame show, we'll have our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. That's coming up after this game is complete here at Sandyville. Another hard throw back over to first base as Ginsburg now is worried about Gavin Blake, who actually stole second base back in the first inning. He has a huge lead over there first. He fakes the go as Vandal squares to bunt, pulls it back, but still strike one. Vandal in a hole now, no balls and 1 strike. Tyler Weisel looking to maybe play some small ball here and get Blake over to second base to get him in scoring position for the meat of his lineup.
Coming into this game, Blake only had 1 stolen base all season.
Got him. They just picked Gavin Blake off at first base. He went in standing up, and the first baseman, Micah Martin, slapped the tag on the lead leg and got him for out number 1. It goes 1-3 on the pickoff as Gavin Blake got back a little slow that time. Now there's 1 out, nobody on, and Carter Vandal takes the curveball in the outside corner for strike 2. Now he's in a hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Again, no balls, 2 strikes. As Ginsburg steps off and asks the catcher Robinson to come out and talk. So they are talking midway between home plate and the pitcher's mound. They get things straight, and now they return to their respective positions on the diamond. Bases empty here, 1 out. Gavin Blake just picked off at first base after a 4-pitch walk a moment ago. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Carter Vandal strikes out for strikeout number 3 for Ginsburg, and out number 2 here in the bottom of the third inning.
Vandal took a big swing at that one. He was almost off balance when he took that swing. I think he was trying to really hit something that wasn't there.
He was trying to hit the gray building out beyond right center field with that swing, and he got a hold of it. He probably would have hit it that far. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. New Philadelphia leads 1-0. Ginsburg with the curveball. Just missed for ball 1 to Brenton Billman, the third baseman for the Quakers. Now the 1-0 pitch. Another curveball. Billman lines it out to right center field. The right fielder going after it, and he makes the catch by Brody Allen out in right center field, and that's going to retire the Quakers 1-2-3. And after 3, New Philadelphia 1, West Holmes nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
When it comes to understanding your options for buying or building a home, refinancing your current mortgage, or finally adding that sunroom, CSB is here to help. Check out our video series at csb1.com titled Mortgage 101. This informational series covers everything from what to know before you buy a home to life after your mortgage is paid off. When you are ready to discuss specifics, our mortgage experts will handle the details. Call or text us at 800-654-9015. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Division II District Championship game between New Philadelphia and West Holmes here at Sandy Valley High School. Big Z Sports, thanks Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and TMK Valley Propane, presents the high school baseball district championship game between the Quakers and Knights. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. And Shannon, nice job by Vandal in the last inning to get out of some trouble. And both pitchers, the first inning they got in a little bit of a trouble. Ginsburg got out of it in the third inning there, as Vandal now starts here in the fourth inning, as the first pitch to Carson Tanner, the DH, is fouled off. So you're going to have Tanner, Weaver, and Allen, and if they can get somebody on, Robinson will bat as well here. Another curveball fouled off here back behind us. No balls, 2 strikes. Carson Tanner, the DH, he bats for the pitcher, Nick Ginsburg, for the Knights. And the 0-2 pitch. Again, fouled off by Carson Tanner. The count remains. No balls, 2 strikes. 1-0, top of the fourth inning. New Philadelphia leads West Holmes here in the Division II District Championship game from Sandy Valley High School. Beautiful facility. Garth Evans, they do it right out here at Sandy Valley. Inside pitch going to be nubbed off, and it's going to be fielded by the first baseman. He's going to shovel onto Vandal, covering, and that's going to be out number 1. It goes 3-1 on the put out.
Nice little easy play there for the infield.
It's going to bring up Matthew Weaver, the third baseman for the Knights. He grounded out to the shortstop, Wells, back in the second inning. This part of the order went 1-2-3 in the second, and they got the first out there as the first pitch to Weaver going to be a curveball high and inside for ball 1. Matthew Weaver, again, grounded out to the shortstop for out number 2 in the second inning. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch going to be nubbed down the first base line again as Brown fields it, takes it himself to the bag for out number 2 here in the top of the fourth inning.
Nice slow roller off the grass. He was able to just scoop it up and walk right over to the bag and touch it. Not too much work involved in that one.
So 2 outs now here as the first pitch is going to be popped up back here. The catcher's going to have a play. No, it gets back and out of play into the stands for strike 1.
I think he just wanted to get his pitcher beside that Big Z Sports sign down there that was perfectly placed.
He did. I wonder who put that sign right there.
I'll have to give the credit to Perkins. He told me to hang it there, but I did all the work.
You did the work. Perkins made the advice, right? Great positioning by our banner. You can see it in our camera the whole game, and everybody else's camera that's here as well. You can see it in their shot. We get our logo out there as Brody Allen, grounded out to the second baseman, now has 1 strike on him here in the top of the fourth. Going to be low and outside for ball 1.
That logo does more for area athletes than anything.
Yes, it does. We are proud of that logo and proud of what we do for high school athletes here in our area. The 1-1 pitch going to be on the outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball now, 2 strikes to Brody Allen, the right fielder, grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. Top of the fourth inning, Quakers lead 1-0 over West Holmes. The 1-2 pitch going to be swung on and missed in a 1-2-3 inning by Carter Vandal. And after 3.5, New Philadelphia 1, West Holmes 0. Back with more after this with Big Z Sports.
Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota is looking for good used cars. If you have a car you're not driving, or if you're looking to upgrade or do something newer, come see a Ferris wheel for a Ferris deal. Hi, this is Dan Hosteller at Ferris Chevrolet, and we're offering top dollar for good used cars. Even if you're not trading, we'll buy that used car and save you the hassle and wheeling and dealing. Unload that used car and put cash in your pocket for vacation, home repairs, or the kids' college fund. Call us at 330-343-7761 or stop by on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Magoo's Pizza, Pasta, and more. The name says it all. Magoo's features a menu with all of your favorites, including handmade pizzas and calzones, pasta dishes, sandwiches, and wings. And save room for one of their desserts, which are made fresh daily. Magoo's is open for dine-in and carry-out Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to 8:30, and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9:30. And be sure to like Magoo's Pizza, Pasta, and more on Facebook for daily specials.
Bottom of the fourth inning here at Sandy Valley High School for the Division II District Championship game between New Philadelphia and West Holmes. The Quakers lead the Knights 1-0. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and we are in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Been a quick game so far. Both pitchers have gotten into a little bit of trouble. Both of them have been able to get out of it with little damage being done on the scoreboard. Only one run scored here, Shannon, so far in the ball game, but nice defense by both teams.
Yeah, both pitchers are getting a lot of good defense. You know, Ginsburg has 2 strikeouts. Vandal has 3, but they've gotten superb play from their infield to help keep them from getting runs on the board, because both times they've each had the bases loaded a couple times.
So now Elliott Warner, the right fielder, he'll step in and lead off, followed by Charlie Gibbs and Maddox Brown here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Ginsburg's first pitch to Warner. Going to be strike on the outside corner. Interesting matchup here, Shannon, for this club, for both these clubs. West Holmes kicker for the football team, he's on the mound today. New Philadelphia's kicker is in the batter's box right now. Kicker versus kicker right here in the bottom of the fourth inning as Warner takes strike 2 on the outside corner.
I think Brady Smith was a wrestler for West Holmes. Charlie Gibbs placed at state for New Philadelphia Wrestling.
Warner fires it, and it bounces off the third baseman's glove onto the shortstop, and he calls him out at first base. Nice play by the shortstop, Hunter Arndt, on the deflection off of Weaver's glove, and he gets a hustling Elliott Warner down the baseline for out number 1. It goes 5-6-3 on the putout if you're scoring at home. That was a big-time play there by Hunter Arndt. Showed off the arm right there, did the shortstop to get Warner at first base as Charlie Gibbs steps in and takes the ball outside. It's now 1-0 to Gibbs. It's going to be on the outside corner with the curveball for strike 1. Gibbs with an RBI ground out for the lone run for the Quakers way back in the first inning. The 1-1 pitch, curveball, this time on the inside corner for strike 2.
Gibbs batting .300 on the season for the Quakers.
Ginsburg gets his sign, now delivers. The 1-2 pitch just outside for ball 2. Ginsburg has struck out 3 here today. He's also walked 3 batters for the Knights. The 2-2 pitch outside, ball 3. Runs the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Charlie Gibbs. Again, RBI ground out back in the first inning for the Quakers. 1 out and a payoff pitch. Swung on down third base line. It ricochets off his glove. The pitcher has it, and he calls him safe at first as Ginsburg picks up the deflection and fires on to first base. They almost did it twice in a row, but this time Charlie Gibbs was able to beat it out at first.
Nice attempt there by the pitcher to get over there. Just couldn't really do anything with it other than try to just shovel it over there, and Gibbs was able to outrun it.
Now Maddox Brown, the batter for the Quakers. Ginsburg fires over to first, and Gibbs is back with a head-first slide into the bag. Maddox Brown struck out swinging back in the first to end the first. Ginsburg as they take off. He is going to be safe. The ball goes into center field as Gibbs swipes second. But nice job by the center fielder, Smith, to back up the throw to keep Gibbs from going to third base.
Gibbs has 3 stolen bases on the season, so that'll give him 4.
Maddox Brown swung and missed at the last pitch, so it's going to be no balls, 1 strike. Maddox Brown One out, runner on second. Pitch outside for ball one. Count even at 1-1 to Maddox Brown. Runner on second, one out. Bottom of the fourth inning, the Quakers lead 1-0 over West Holmes. It'll be left high for ball two.
Gibbs getting a nice big jump out there. Brown can make contact for it. There's good chance that Gibbs would score.
One thing I've noticed about the Quakers, they get great secondary leads off the bag when they're out there running the bases. The 2-1 pitch going to be outside for ball three.
Yeah, Gibbs is getting a great secondary lead. I mean, he could reach over and tickle the shortstop. He's so close to him whenever the pitcher winds up.
Of course, the second baseman covering the bag. That's Denardi. The 3-1 pitch going to be lined down the third base line, but foul to run the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Denardi, the second baseman, trying to keep Gibbs as close as possible. He doesn't get too big of a jump. And now the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Maddox Brown strikes out, swinging for out number 2 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. That's going to bring up Noah Bolin, the catcher. He popped out to the second baseman. Back in the second inning. The first pitch swung on and popped up. May have a play. The catcher coming back under it and makes the catch. Just Dylan Robinson, and the Knights get out of the inning with no runs, a hit, and 1 runner left. And back with the top of the 5th inning. After this, New Philadelphia 1, West Holmes 0 with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School. Top of the 5th inning, New Philadelphia leads 1-0 here at the Division II District Championship game. Been a great game so far here today, Shannon Thomas.
Yeah, what a great game we got going on here. Both pitchers found their groove a little bit, and then they got out of it, and then they got back in it. But now you're getting down to time that somebody needs to put up some runs if they want to come away with this regional champion or this district championship. Coming up first will be Dylan Robinson for West Holmes.
Got a special visitor in the booth here today. Maybe we'll chat with him here in just a little bit as Dylan Robinson steps in and takes the first pitch from Carter Vandal outside for ball number 1. Top of the 5th inning, again 1-0. New Philadelphia leads West Holmes. The 1-0 pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Dylan Robinson, the catcher for the Knights. Big thanks again to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, and all of our sponsors here with Big Z Sports. The 1-1 pitch going to be swung on and missed by Dylan Robinson. Runs the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Quick score update. Strasburg Lady Tigers up 4-2 after 2 innings in their regional semifinal against South Webster.
Guess I missed a strike there. That was strike 3 actually by Robinson, so that's going to be out number 1 here in the top of the 5th inning. Back to the top of the order, and Brady Smith in for the Knights. The curveball, outside corner for strike 1. Brady Smith, he reached on an error and grounded out to the second baseman, so he's 0 for 2 on the day. The 0-1 pitch will be swung on and fouled down the first base line. Had the fans scattering a little bit, but it hit the fence in foul territory for strike number 2. Good ball game here today between the Quakers and Knights. We're going to see this a lot over the next several years in every sport. Strike 3 to Brady Smith. 2 strikeouts back-to-back from Carter Vandal. Now there's 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Going to bring up Gino Donardi, the second baseman. He singled and singled again in his 2 at-bats. He's 2 for 2 today for the Knights. Nice little ball player is Donardi. The first pitch by Vandal. And we strike on the outside corner. 0-1 now to Gino Donardi. Little guy. Bats from the right side. Has the long flowing locks out of the back of the helmet. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed on the curveball for strike 2. Vandal working quick here in the top of the 5th inning. 2 outs on 2 strikeouts by Vandal. The 0-2 pitch now to Donardi. Outside for ball 1. He wanted the call. Hit the glove, but the umpire said nope, just a little bit outside. Now the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 5th, Quakers lead 1-0 over West Holmes. 1-2 pitch, swung on and fouled off. To stay alive did Gino Donardi. Again, he singled twice here in the ball game. 2 for 2 is Donardi on the day. 1-0, New Philadelphia leads West Holmes in the top of the 5th district championship game. 1-2 pitch going to be bounced in the dirt for ball 2. Special guest we may bring on in the bottom of the inning is going to talk about week 9, I think it is, out in Millersburg next week or next year in the football season. We'll talk some football as the 2-2 pitch is bounced in the dirt with West Holmes head football coach Zach Gardner taking in the game today, and he's going to join us here in the bottom of the 5th inning to talk a little West Holmes action, or West Holmes football for the Knights. The payoff pitch swung on and fouled off down the first base line. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes to Gino Donardi battling. He was down 0-2, worked it back full. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled off and held on to by the catcher Bolin for strike 3 and out number 3 here in the top of the 5th inning. They're going to take a break, come back at the bottom of the 5th. The Quakers lead 1-0 right here with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School for Division II District Championship game between New Philadelphia and the West Holmes Knights. The Quakers lead 1-0, and we are joined here in the booth by West Holmes head football coach Zach Gardner. Coach, hey man, thanks so much for coming up and chatting with us a little bit during the district championship game between these 2 ball clubs.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. It's been a great game so far.
It has.
Two great programs going at it, and probably going to have a great finish here.
Again, 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We're going to have Nathan Shoemaker, the DH, Caden Stewart, the number 10 or the number 9 hitter, and back to the order, top of the order with Gavin Blake, the second baseman. But Nick Ginsburg got into trouble a couple times, but has really settled down the pitch with the curveball there on the inside corner to Shoemaker. Coach, obviously football just right around the corner. And we know West Holmes coming off a state semifinal appearance as the 1-0 pitch is outside for ball 2 to Nathan Shoemaker. A lot of expectations in Millersburg this year for the Knights. You lost some talent, but you have one certain guy back in SWD next season.
Yeah, we're excited, coming out here and watching a lot of our football players compete here in this district championship game is big for our program. We feel, especially on our boys' side of sports, that our kids know how to go out and compete and how to win, and you're seeing a lot of success all across the board for West Holmes boys sports.
3 balls and 1 strike now to Nathan Shoemaker, leading off the inning for the Quakers here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ginsburg's 3-1 pitch. Going to be in the air down the third base line and just foul, says the third base umpire. So that's going to run the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, our 2021 Big Z Sports Player of the Year, your quarterback, Noah Clark, on this baseball team, the stud pitcher, the ace for these guys. Not throwing today, but, man, what an athlete is Noah, man. Unbelievable.
Noah's tough as nails. He went out and pitched phenomenally Monday night to get us here to the district championship game. So with the rules, he's got to wait to be able to pitch.
I was talking to him before the game. I said, man, I know you're not pitching, but if we're going to see you, he's like, man, I'm not hitting very well, so I'm not in the lineup. The payoff pitch outside for ball 4 as Shoemaker draws the walk from Ginsburg, and that's going to bring up Caden Stewart, the center fielder. He struck out his first at-bat back in the 2nd inning. Again, 1-0 here, bottom of the 5th inning. Big Z Sports joined by West Holmes head football coach Zach Gardner here today at Sandy Valley, your old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
What a facility, man, they have here. Obviously, the turf on the football field you can see off to our left, and what a beautiful facility.
Yeah, facilities here are amazing. I watched a lot of games up from this press box watching Coach Brian Gamble when he was the head baseball coach, and I was here as the football coach. It's just Sandy Valley puts a lot of pride into this, and, it shows.
Ginsburg fires over to first, and Shoemaker is back head first. As the first pitch was delivered to Stewart, he squared around to bunt, pulled it back, but still strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Caden Stewart. Runner on first, that's Shoemaker after drawing the walk. 1-0 here, bottom of the 5th inning. Third baseman Weaver in tight, expecting the bunt. And they're going to throw over to first again. Ginsburg already picked one guy off earlier in the ball game, threw over a couple times just saying, I got my eye on you, and then turned and fired one time and got Noah Bolin, picked him off. And the 0-1 pitch, again, he squares around to bunt, and that's going to be outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. But, Coach, obviously coming off that state championship game, our state semifinal game against Chardon, who went on to win the state championship game. Kind of how's the offseason been, and, what's the message been to the club as you get ready to go into a very fun season?
Yeah, our kids are extremely focused. We've had probably our most focused offseason that we've had in terms of, kids buying in and working hard in the weight room. We've been rolling with our lifting class.
The pitch fakes the bunt, and it's going to hit the outside corner for strike 2. Caden Stewart now the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes with a runner on first.
Going with our lifting class, and we're looking forward to really upping the intensity here in June when we get our whole team together, for our off-season June workouts.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Caden Stewart with a runner on first. Going to fire over to first as he gets back, does Shoemaker. Coach, I know the answer to this, but our listeners, who's going to be the trigger man out in Millersburg next fall?
I think Mason Wolf, who stepped in our regional semifinal win for Noah Clark.
2-2 pitch, swung on and missed by Caden Stewart for strikeout and out number 1. Strikeout number 5 for Nick Ginsburg here in the ball game, and that's going to take us back to the top of the order with Gavin Blake. He's walked twice, and he was picked off by Ginsburg back in the 3rd inning. But he is officially no official at-bats, but he's been on base twice, has Gavin Blake. Now the first pitch, runner takes off, swing and a miss here at the plate. To slide into second is Shoemaker, and he steals second. Got a huge jump off of Ginsburg, and Dylan Robinson did everything he could to try to get him at second, but Shoemaker had a huge jump off of Ginsburg. A count to Gavin Blake is no balls and 1 strike now. here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-0, New Philadelphia leads. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back here to the fence. And, of course, the big talk around Millersburg this offseason, and seeing a lot of social media stuff about this guy. And, he's only a junior, which you have him for 2 more years, which is awesome for you. But Sam Williams-Dixon getting a lot of the pub right now in the offseason. A lot of big Power 5 schools coming in to see him. Talk about the kind of offseason he's had and what you're expecting from Sam.
Yeah, it's been interesting, man. I mean, it's been fun. We've had a lot of visitors at West Holmes High School in the last couple months, and we have a legit Power 5 recruit on our football team, and I'm so proud of Sam and the way that he's dealt with everything. He's still the same humble, selfless young man that he's always been for us.
And now the 0-2 pitch going to be high for ball 1. How do his teammates take it? Obviously all these coaches are coming in to see Sam. Let's see Sam. Let's see Sam. And these other teammates are like, hey, we're here too.
I think they like it. I mean, the excitement, you never know what coach is going to be.
And the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed by Gavin Blake for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And now 2 outs and a runner on second still, but that's going to bring in the pitcher, Carter Vandal, who is 0 for 1 with a walk and the lone run scored for the Quakers. The left-handed batter, Carter Vandal, the right-handed pitcher.
This is a pivotal part of this ball game here.
It is. Ginsburg with a nice curveball over the middle of the plate for strike 1. Like you said, Coach, very pivotal here. If the Quakers can get a timely hit here, they would probably add another run, but Ginsburg trying to bear down and get out of the inning. And Vandal ropes one up the middle as Denardi was headed back to first, and that's going to score the run from second. And Vandal comes through with an RBI single as Nathan Shoemaker scores from first base, and the Quakers now lead 2-0. Denardi was covering second on trying to keep the runner close. Vandal put it right where he was as he was hustling back to second on the pitch. Nice hit there by Carter Vandal, and the Quakers now lead 2-0 on the RBI single by Vandal. He has an RBI single and has scored one of the runs here today for the Quakers. And now Vandal takes off for second. Robinson throws down. Vandal head first into second, and he is safe with the stolen base as Carter Vandal got a huge jump on Nick Ginsburg as well, as did Gavin Blake, Shoemaker did just a few moments ago. And Brenton Billman, the third baseman, now at the plate with a 1-0 count. He is 1 for 2 on the day, singled and flew out to the right fielder. Now Vandal on second, getting a nice big lead again. Denardi holding him on. Now he hustles back, and it gets back to the backstop on the wild pitch. Vandal moves up to third, and that's going to go as a wild pitch on Nick Ginsburg, the pitcher for the West Holmes Knights. Ginsburg, obviously your kicker on the football team last fall. I believe he's a senior. Am I right on that?
He's a junior.
He's a junior, so you'll have him back.
Lucky enough to have him back.
Absolutely. And, you have a lot of talent coming back, of course, in Millersburg. And we were talking about Sam Williams-Dixon and his teammates loving the attention that the program's getting. Sam's getting a lot of it individually, but the program's getting a lot of attention. I've noticed, I follow Sam on social media. I've noticed Cincinnati coming in, Ohio State coming in, Iowa State coming in, Rutgers. I saw the offer the other day. So how many offers is he up to, do you know?
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say it's double digits now. I don't have an exact number on you, but it's an offer from every Power 5 conference basically that's out there, except maybe the Pac.
Sure. But we know what he can do, and we're excited to see him. Of course, we'll get into week number 9. It's going to be an interesting matchup out in Millersburg in the football season. Of course, New Philadelphia joining the conference in the OCC next year, and they will travel out to Millersburg for the big matchup between these Quakers and the Knights. Yeah, and it's going to be strike 1 to Billman as he swings and misses.
What a great addition to our conference, too, when you can get a program, as you can see here, the baseball team in the district finals, basketball team does well. Obviously the tradition of the football team, it's going to be a great addition to our conference.
1-1 pitch on the outside in the dirt for ball 2. Absolutely, but quite a bit of traveling for Philly. Obviously, you're the closest team to them, but the OCC has to go all the way to Philly, too. So it's going to be a little more traveling for some of the conference teams and a lot more traveling for the Quakers to get out to the conference schedule. As Billman draws the walk, and that puts the runners on first and third now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. New Philadelphia leads 2-0 in the Division II District Championship game, and that's going to bring in Elliot Warner. I talked to Shannon a little bit last time this happened, but it's kicker versus kicker right here.
Oh, all right.
Elliot Warner, the kicker for the Quakers, going on to play football at Mount Union next year. And Ginsburg, of course, the kicker for your West Holmes Knights, as he's going to fire over to first to keep Billman close, with Vandal on third base after a single and an RBI. He stole second, got to third on the wild pitch. 2-0 here in the 5th inning.
No, we're excited to have Philly in the conference. You think of their facilities that they have. And
runner goes. Now is going to be nubbed down the third base line as Weaver tries to make the throw, puts it in his back pocket, and that's going to load the bases for the Quakers on the infield single by Elliot Warner. So the base is now loaded. Warner on first, Billman on second, and Vandal on third. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Going to be a fun football season, Coach. A lot of good teams in the area next year. One right down 39 from you in a smaller division, but the Garaway Pirates, they're bringing a lot of talent back to the Hill and Sugar Creek, and of course you got the Indian Valley Braves, who's year in and year out they're really good. Dover, they lost a lot of talent, but I think they're going to be a typical Dover team here in the area.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. You got a lot of really good programs, not just in football, but all sports in the area that are always competing at a state championship level. So, this fall will be exciting, just like this baseball game here is exciting.
1-1 pitch to Gibbs on the outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Charlie Gibbs. He has one of the RBIs here in the ball game on a ground out, scored Carter Vandal back in the first, and he singled and stole second. So he is 1 for 2 on the day. Now the 1-2 pitch from Nick Ginsburg. Curveball. Ooh, just missed. Might have been a little bit high. That's going to run the count even to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ginsburg has a nice little curveball. Sneaky good is Ginsburg's curveball. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. And it's going to be back out of play behind us here in the press box. Not many baseball programs have a press box at their baseball diamond, but it's always nice to get up in the press box when you're here doing a game or anywhere. Don't mind sitting down by the fence either, but when you're up above and you can see everything, it's a great view.
This is Coach Brian Gamble's baby, man. He put a lot into this.
As Gibbs checks his swing, and it's going to run the count now full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Coach Gamble picked up some nice assistant coaches in the offseason. Did you hear?
Oh, yeah. Coach Gamble's one of the best in the area.
Strike 3 called, and Nick Ginsburg gets out of the inning, allowing the 1 run. But the Quakers, after 5, lead 2-0. Coach, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks,
we
guys.
We appreciate it.
Yep,
good luck. We'll
you.
see you in the fall, and we'll see you in August in our 2-a-days and our preview show.
You're going to feed us, right?
Absolutely.
Good.
You know
That's
that.
Man. That's
you know that. Again, head coach Zach Gardner joining us here from the West Holmes Knights football team. And after 5, New Philadelphia 2, West Holmes nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School Division II District Championship game between New Philadelphia and West Holmes. The Quakers lead 2-0 as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and the TMK Valley Propane. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Big thanks to West Holmes head football coach Zach Gardner for joining us there at the top of the fifth inning, or the bottom of the fifth, excuse me, as we talked a little West Holmes football and what's going on out in Millersburg. This offseason, of course, the big news out there is all about Sam Williams-Dixon. Shannon, we talked about him a lot last football season. That kid is dynamic on the football field, and it's going to be fun to watch him the next 2 seasons.
Yeah, very talented kid.
Oh.
But what makes him a better athlete is how hard he works, and he's humble. Like, we got to talk to him a couple times last year after playoff games, and he gives credit to everybody on his team and takes none himself. When talent works hard, they become real successful, and he's on his way.
Again, the top of the 6th inning, Rudy Hirschberger, Micah Martin, and Hunter Arndt to lead off here for the West Holmes Knights, and the first pitch is going to be fouled off by Rudy Hirschberger to make the count. No balls, 1 strike to the left fielder for the Knights. The 0-1 pitch, curveball on the inside corner, strike 2 from Carter Vandal. Don't forget about our Keim Home Center postgame show and our McInturf Realty Player of the Game coming up after this game concludes here as we are in the top of the 6th inning. New Philadelphia leads 2-0 on an RBI single by Vandal, and Vandal was knocked in by Charlie Gibbs back in the 1st inning. Those are the 2 runs here in the game. Grounder right back to Vandal. He picks it up, fires it to first, and that's out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. It goes 1-3 on the putout for the Quakers. Going to bring in Micah Martin, the first baseman. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout here on the day. Vandal gets his sign from catcher Noah Bolin. Fires. Going to be fouled off at the plate for strike 1.
The winner of this game will face the winner of Steubenville Meadowbrook next Thursday down at Indian Valley in the regional semifinals. And right now, Steubenville is up on Meadowbrook 7-0 after 5 innings.
Are you kidding?
Yep,
how many errors do they have today?
I don't know. Looks like Big Red's going to get another win unless they fall apart.
And the 0-1 pitch, curveball, fouled off down the third base line for strike 2. That was a interesting game that we watched on Monday night between the Braves and the Big Red. Of course, Steubenville had 5 errors in the game. The Indian Valley Braves struggled to get runs across the board in that ball game. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and that's out number 2 here in the top of the 6th inning. Micah Martin didn't like the call, shrugs his shoulders and hustles on back to the dugout, and that's going to bring in the shortstop Hunter Arndt, who has struck out and grounded back to Vandal on the day. 0 for 2 is Hunter Arndt. He had a great defensive play a couple innings ago as he takes a strike on the outside corner.
Another quick score update. We have Adam and Nick for Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications covering the Strasburg Tigers. They are now up 10-2 after 4 innings in their regional semifinal.
That's awesome. Strasburg is title town when it comes to girls softball here in the area, as it seems like they get to state every year, if not every other year. The Strasburg Tigers, of course, led by Emma Gilkerson, as now it's 0-2 to Hunter Arndt. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back here to the screen. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, big thanks to Claxon Communications, Lydia Brady, Greg Perkins, and Fred Williams. Check us out on our YouTube channel, folks, WTUZ, Big Z Sports, and on social media. The 0-2 pitch, again, fouled off at the plate. Our social media accounts, Instagram, Big Z Sports, Twitter, @Big_Z Sports, and, of course, Facebook, WTUZ, Big Z Sports. Give us a like, a follow, and all that fun stuff on social media. You'll see we bring attention to high school athletes in the area as the 0-2 pitch is outside for ball 1. Got a lot of fun football matchups coming up in the fall, Shannon. It's going to be a fun fall as the 1-2 pitch to Arndt. He swung on and driven out to right center field. The center fielder running. The right fielder cuts him off and makes the catch as Elliott Warner shows off his speed and tracks down that ball in the gap for out number 3 here in the top of the 6th inning. So after 5.5, New Philadelphia 2, West Holmes nothing. Back with more on Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
How does a new career in an extremely high-demand field sound to you? Well, the former Crane Carrier Company in New Philadelphia is now Battle Motors. Battle Motors is expanding rapidly for their all-new heavy-duty electric truck production. Battle Motors has immediate openings for assemblers, electrical technicians, painters, blasters, as well as numerous engineering and design positions. If you're interested in a great career opportunity, apply online at battlemotors.com/careers.
Saturday night. Sunday. Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School Division II District Championship game between the New Philadelphia Quakers and the West Holmes Knights. 2-0 the Quakers lead here as they try to advance to the regional semifinals. That game will be down at Indian Valley High School next Thursday night, I believe. And as last we checked, Steubenville, they were leading Meadowbrook 7-0, I believe, in the 5th inning of that ball game. So it could be the Big Red against the Quakers or the Knights, whoever come out on top here on this game here today. Maddox Brown, Noah Bolin, and Nathan Shoemaker, the first 3 hitters of the inning for the Quakers, as Ginsburg is still out there for the Knights. The curveball going to be high for ball 1.
Ginsburg pitching a nice game. Quakers just got a couple timely hits.
The 1-0 pitch going to be outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now to Maddox Brown. Way outside, overthrew that one a little bit, did Ginsburg. Now it's 3 balls and no strikes to Maddox Brown. He is 0 for 2 on the day. He's struck out twice on both on full count pitches. So Maddox Brown likes to see pitches as he bats. 3-0, takes a strike right down the heart of the plate for strike number 1. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Quakers lead 2-0 over West Holmes here in the bottom of the 6th. Maddox Brown takes ball 4 just outside, off the outside corner, and that's going to get him to first base on the walk.
After a couple strikeouts, Brown's probably happy to get on base.
Yeah, get on base and not strike out there, as we're going to have a special runner as number 4. Noah O'Brien will be the pinch runner for the Quakers.
Dylan Robinson, the catcher, going to walk out to the mound and talk to his pitcher here. You know, I took a break there and I let Coach Zach Gardner fill in, but I forgot to tell him, I was trying to keep my own stats here, and he didn't keep up my stats. So
not much happened here. Let's see. You can run down. Look, out. We're good.
As long as you got a good book for player of the game.
I've got a good idea right now. If it would end right now, who it would be, but we'll talk about that off the air. Bottom of the 6th inning, though, 2-0. New Philadelphia leads. Runner on first. Had the runner leaning a little bit was O'Brien, but Ginsburg gets him back to first. Noah Bolin 0 for 2 on the day. 2 pop-outs. The second baseman and the catcher, as the third baseman, Weaver, is way in on the grass expecting the bunt.
Tell you what, Ginsburg's got a nice throw over to first base. It comes a lot faster than the runner thinks it's coming.
Shows the bunt on the outside corner for strike number 1.
And if you're a pinch runner, the last thing you want to do is get picked off, because then the coach really won't be happy with you.
Yeah, especially in a close ball game like this when all runs are going to matter. Only 2-0. Fires it over to first again. Nice quick move by Ginsburg. Gets O'Brien back to first.
First baseman got a good glove. That one was a little off the bag, and he was able to keep it there.
Big target over there is Micah Martin for Ginsburg. The 0-1 pitch, the runner takes off, and it's slapped at and down the right field line and foul by Noah Bolin, the catcher. So it's going to bring up a no balls, 2 strikes count. Tried the hit and run, and Bolin did a nice job of flipping the bat out there to try to make contact, and the ball went down. The right field line and foul. Now 0-2 pitch with O'Brien. Throw over again. O'Brien a little slower to get back to the bag that time, but the throw on the inside of the bag towards the dugout, if it would have been over on the other side, it may have got him. The 0-2 pitch going to be grounded to second base. Dianardi takes it, flips the short, on to first, got him, double play. Nice 4-6-3 double play. Dianardi, Arndt to Martin, and now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Big play right there by the Knights to get that speed off the bag.
It's going to bring up Nathan Shoemaker, the DH. He bats for the shortstop, Brant Wells. Shoemaker on the day is flied out to left field. He walked, stole a base, and scored the 2nd run of the ball game for the Quakers. That time he swings and misses on the high fastball from Ginsberg. Ginsberg done a nice job here today for the Knights. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Shoemaker. Going to be outside for ball 1. Don't forget our Keim Home Center postgame show coming up after the ball game, and our McInturf Realty player of the game. The 1-1 pitch going to be popped up. The catcher calling it, throws his mask off, and has it for out number 3. Nice job by Dylan Robinson on the foul pop out by Nathan Shoemaker. That's going to do it for the Quakers in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Knights coming to bat, trailing 2-0 here in the 7th. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uhrichsville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uhrichsville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School for the Division II District Championship game between the New Philadelphia Quakers and West Holmes Knights. The Quakers are 3 outs away from moving on to the regional semifinals next Thursday down at Indian Valley High School. If they can get 3 outs here and hold the West Holmes Knights from scoring, they will move on to the regional semifinals next week. They got to go through Carson Tanner, Matthew Weaver, and Brody Allen here in the top of the 7th inning. Carter Vandal still on the hill as he pumps in strike 1 on the fastball to Tanner. Tanner, the DH, he's 0 for 2, grounded out to the first baseman and grounded it back to Vandal on the hill. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, and again, back to Vandal. He fields and throws on to first, out number 1. Here in the top of the 7th inning, that's the second time that he's grounded back to Vandal on the mound. And that's going to bring up Matthew Weaver, the third baseman. He is grounded out to the shortstop and grounded out to the the first baseman.
Bolin goes out, checks on his pitcher. Coach has come out. Vandal's telling him to go back. He took that one off the shin. He was shaking his left foot a little bit, but he's not coming off the mound.
He is not. His left foot, of course, has plant foot as Vandal throws from the right side. His drive leg is his right leg. His plant foot is the left. The first pitch to Weaver in the dirt for ball 1. I was a right-handed pitcher, man. Anytime you mess with either one of your legs, it just throws you off a little bit. So hopefully Vandal shakes it off here a little bit. The 1-0 pitch. Going to be swung on and missed by Matthew Weaver for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the third baseman for the Knights. Of course, district championship game. Quakers and Knights. New Philadelphia leads 2-0 here at Sandy Valley High School. The 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled off down the first base line for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Matthew Weaver, the third baseman for the West Holmes Knights. Again, he's 0 for 2 on the day, grounded out to the shortstop and grounded out to the first baseman. One-two pitch now to Carter Vandal. High for ball 2. Tried to pump in that fastball. Got away from him a little bit up in the strike zone for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, count even to Matthew Weaver. Beautiful day for some high school baseball here at Sandy Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. A 2-2 pitch swung on and fouled off down the first base line. The count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Nice crowd over here on the West Home side. They traveled well up here to Sandy Valley. That's not a little easy drive for them.
That's a long trip. That's every bit of an hour, if I would have to guess. Now the 2-2 pitch swung on in the dirt. They're saying, did he swing the bat? And the first base umpire says no, he did not. So the count's going to be full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Very close on that check swing, though, Shannon.
Yeah, he pulled it back. I don't know if he did or not. We'll have to watch the replay on YouTube later. Even though you can watch it live, I can't watch it till I get home.
So a 3-2 count to Matthew Weaver. He calls time, steps out of the box, takes a hearty cut, tightens the batting gloves, takes a big deep breath, and he knows what's on the line here. He needs to get on base for the Knights here in the top of the 7th inning. They trail 2-0 here to the Quakers. And the payoff pitch swung on and fouled off back to the screen here in front of us. The count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. We were talking football season with Coach Gardner from West Holmes. A lot of good games coming up in the fall, and it's going to be a fun fall as baseball and spring sports wrapping up. Most seniors have graduated all the way. The payoff pitch is going to be swung on. We'll see what the call is here. The umpire called him out on the swing that says it hit him, but the West Holmes bench says he fouled that off. He felt like he fouled it off.
My opinion, I think it hit him first and then hit his back on the ricochet, so that would make him out on the swing.
That would make him out. They're going to call it a foul ball, so they changed the call. The home plate umpire and the first base umpire got into a discussion about it, and they determined that it was a foul ball. Now head coach Tyler Weisel is asking for an explanation from the home plate umpire. Nothing.
Fairly rare do you get them to overturn a call.
Yeah.
So you're definitely not going to get 2 in 1.
No. So Weisel happy with the explanation, pats the umpire on the arm and trots back to the dugout now as Weaver still alive in the batter's box at a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The Quakers lead 2-0, top of the 7th inning, district championship game here at Sandy Valley High School. And now the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Matthew Weaver down on strikes for out number 2 here in the top of the 7th inning. No debating that strike. It was right down Broadway, and he took it looking, did Matthew Weaver.
Vandal just went into his reach and just brought the heat and said, there you go after it. And he watched it all the way.
That's the 9th strikeout on the day for Carter Vandal, and a big one right there. Now we have 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Quakers lead 2-0 over West Holmes. Fastball on the outside corner for strike 1 to the right fielder, Brody Allen. 1 out away from a regional appearance for the Quaker baseball team. 0-1. That's going to be nubbed out to second base, and it's going to be out of the reach of the second baseman, Gavin Blake. And the West Holmes Knights are still alive after the 2-out single by Brody Allen to keep them alive and bring up catcher Dylan Robinson. Just got enough of it off the inside of the bat and just out of the reach of Gavin Blake. Now we have a trip to the mound by head coach Tyler Weisel. We'll take a quick timeout, come back in 30 seconds with Big Z Sports.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Back out here to Sandy Valley High School. Top of the 7th inning, New Philadelphia leads 2-0 over West Holmes with 2 outs here in the 7th. First pitch to Dylan Robinson, going to be outside for ball 1. Brody Allen just singled just out of the reach of the second baseman Gavin Blake a moment ago. That brings up Dylan Robinson. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout. It's going to be fouled off to the back now, back to stop. It's going to be 1-1. To the catcher for the West Holmes Knights. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. The Quakers 1 out away from the regional semifinals appearance next week. And that game to be played down at Indian Valley High School. 1-1 pitch. Outside corner for strike 2 on Robinson. So the West Holmes Knights down to their last strike here today in the Division II District Championship game. Carter Vandal, 9 strikeouts on the day. Scored a run, knocked in a run for the Quakers. And the 1-2 pitch, high and outside for ball 2. The count even now at 2 balls, 2 strikes to Dylan Robinson. You got Allen at first for the Knights with 2 outs. Robinson takes the 2-2 pitch outside for ball 3. The count now full. At 3 balls and 2 strikes, the runner will be on the move on the pitch. Season on the line with this pitch for the Knights. 3-2 pitch, runner on the move. High, ball 4, and that's going to put runners on first and second now as Allen on first. And Dylan Robinson now on. Allen on second, Robinson on first after the walk. And that's going to bring the top of the order and Brady Smith to the plate. He is 0 for 3 on the day. He reached on an error and struck out, and he grounded out to the second baseman back in the first inning. Smith bats from the left side. Again, runners on first and second. 2 outs here, top of the first inning. Some drama in the 7th inning here. Carter Vandal on the hill. Pumps in the first one on the outside corner for strike 1.
That ball must have been right on the outside corners. It looked like it was way out there.
I can't see. I'm kind of blocked by the catcher and the umpire, but it might have just nipped the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch curveball. Going to be outside for ball 1.
Brady Smith comes into the season batting .342 for the Knights with 8 RBIs.
He would like to get 2 more RBIs right here to keep the Knights season going as you have runners on first and second. And now he calls time in the batter's box, and Vandal steps off of the mound. Both players, Smith and Vandal, take deep breaths for their respective ball club. 1-1 now to Smith. The pitch swung on and nubbed. It's going to get over the third baseman's head, and that's going to score a run. Brady Allen going to score from second base, and the West Holmes Knights on the board, now trailing 2-1 here in the top of the 7th inning. A 2-out single by Brady Smith gets the run in. Now runners still on first and second. That's going to bring up Gino Denardi, the second baseman. He has a single, hit into a fielder's choice, and struck out his last at bat. 2-1 now. Carter Vandal pacing around the backside of the mound for the Quakers after a visit from catcher Noah Bolin. First and second with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Vandal's first pitch, curveball on the outside corner, strike 1.
Bolin probably went out there and said, hey, the curveball's been working. Let's just go with the curve. See if he has trouble with the curve.
Denardi may be sitting on that curveball, though. 0-1 pitch, another curveball. He flips it out to the second baseman, and that's going to do it. The New Philadelphia Quakers are your Division II district champions here today after they knock off the West Holmes Knights 2-1. The Knights made it interesting in the top of the 7th inning, but the Quakers were able to get out of it and advance to the regional semifinals next week down at Indian Valley High School with a 2-1 victory over West Holmes. Congratulations to the Quakers and congratulations to the West Holmes Knights on a spectacular baseball game here today at Sandy Valley High School.
Yeah, what a job West Holmes did. Wyatt Meller in his first season, they make it to the district championship game. It is a senior-heavy team, but that's what you needed. You needed him to come in with some seniors. They grew together. The seniors helped the younger players, so they'll be ready for next year after a good season they've had. Absolutely.
Again, final score from Sandy Valley in the district championship game. New Philadelphia 2, West Holmes 1. We're going to take a timeout and come back for our Keim Home Center post-game show and announce our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. That's all coming up after this. You're listening to Big C Sports with Claxon Communications. Back after this.
Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota is looking for good used cars. If you have a car you're not driving, or if you're looking to upgrade or do something newer, come see a Ferris wheel for a Ferris deal. Hi, this is Dan Hosteller at Ferris Chevrolet, and we're offering top dollar for good used cars. Even if you're not trading, we'll buy that used car and save you the hassle and wheeling and dealing. Unload that used car and put cash in your pocket for vacation, home repairs, or the kids' college fund. Call us at 330-343-7761 or stop by on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Magoo's Pizza, Pasta, and More. The name says it all. Magoo's features a menu with all of your favorites, including handmade pizzas and calzones, pasta dishes, sandwiches, and wings. And save room for one of their desserts, which are made fresh daily. Magoo's is open for dine-in and carry-out Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to 8:30, and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9:30. And be sure to like Magoo's Pizza, Pasta, and More on Facebook for daily specials.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School. Final score here at Sandy Valley between New Philadelphia and West Holmes in a district championship game. 2-1, the Quakers win and advance to the regional semifinals next week down at Indian Valley. As you see on the cameras there, the West Holmes Knights receiving their district runner-up trophies. Great season, 9 seniors on this ball club, and they did a great job here today, battling all day. Nick Ginsburg did a great job on the mound for the West Holmes Knights.
Yeah, Ginsburg did a nice job. You know, New Philly just kind of got a little bit better. They got some aggressive base running that kind of put them in position to get some runs. You know, Vandal did a great job for the Quakers to close this game out right here, you know, and as of right now, it really looks like they'll be facing Steubenville after 6 innings out at Harrison Central. Steubenville leads Meadowbrook 7-0 with only 1 inning to play.
Be an interesting ball game, as you see on the screen there, as the Quakers receiving their district championship medals and plaque as they are being introduced here at home plate. And again, congratulations to the Quakers. We're going to have head coach Tyler Weisel and our McInturf Realty player of the game coming up here after the ceremony. We'll be joined by our player of the game and, of course, head coach Tyler Weisel in our Keim Home Center postgame show. Congratulations again to the Quakers. Carter Vandal, he was 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, an RBI, and a run. He had something to do with both runs for the Quakers here today. Pitched 7 innings, 9 strikeouts, only gave up 6 hits and the run to the West Holmes Knights. Got the win on the mound for the Quakers. Ginsburg takes the loss. He had 7 Ks on the day, of course, the 2 runs given up in the loss for the West Holmes Knights. Again, they're going to take another break, come back, and hopefully in our Keim Home Center post-game show, we'll be joined by our McInturf Realty player of the game and New Philadelphia head coach Tyler Weisel. That's after this timeout coming up with Big Z Sports.
How does a new career in an extremely high-demand field sound to you? Well, the former Crane Carrier Company in New Philadelphia is now Battle Motors. Battle Motors is expanding rapidly for their all-new heavy-duty electric truck production. Battle Motors has immediate openings for assemblers, electrical technicians, painters, blasters, as well as numerous engineering and design positions. If you're interested in a great career opportunity, apply online at battlemotors.com/careers.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
When it comes to understanding your options for buying or building a home, refinancing your current mortgage, or finally adding that sunroom, CSB is here to help. Check out our video series at csb1.com titled Mortgage 101. This informational series covers everything from what to know before you buy a home to life after your mortgage is paid off. When you are ready to discuss specifics, our mortgage experts will handle the details. Call or text us at 800-654-9015. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota is looking for good used cars. If you have a car you're not driving, or if you're looking to upgrade or do something newer, come see a Ferris wheel for a Ferris deal. Hi, this is Dan Hosteller at Ferris Chevrolet, and we're offering top dollar for good used cars. Even if you're not trading, we'll buy that used car and save you the hassle and wheeling and dealing. Unload that used car and put cash in your pocket for vacation, home repairs, or the kids' college fund. Call us at 330-343-7761 or stop by on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Magoo's Pizza, Pasta, and more. The name says it all. Magoo's features a menu with all of your favorites, including handmade pizzas and calzones, pasta dishes, sandwiches, and wings. And save room for one of their desserts, which are made fresh daily. Magoo's is open for dine-in and carry-out Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to 8:30, and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9:30. And be sure to like Magoo's Pizza, Pasta, and more on Facebook for daily specials.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck.
Are you looking for a local propane supplier? TMK Valley Propane would like to offer you our hassle-free guarantee. We can provide you excellent service with automatic fill options, budget plans, and easy delivery. Let TMK show you how we take the hassle out of your winter heating needs. Give us a call today for a free site evaluation, 330-897-3911.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to Sandy Valley High School. Division II District Championship game between the New Philadelphia Quakers and the West Holmes Knights. The Quakers come out on top 2-1 and advance to the regional semifinals next week down at Indian Valley High School. I'm happy to be joined by head coach Tyler Weisel. Coach, wow, what an effort by your ball club today and a defensive effort by both teams. And what can you say real quick? Talk about West Holmes and the game they gave you.
I tell you what, they were exactly what we thought they were going to be. They were fundamental. They played the game the right way. They didn't make many mistakes at all. And, you know, I honestly think on paper that's what they were going to be, and that's what we got.
Absolutely. Your team come out, scored a run. Carter got on base, got around, got in, and that run held up for the longest time today. And Carter did a lot of work on the mound today, 9 big strikeouts, and really buckled down there. In a couple of innings, he got into some trouble. But, what was the message to him after each inning you come off the field? And, what were you telling your team?
Carter's a competitor, man. There's not much to say to him. It's just kind of hit him with a head nod. He head nods back. He's a man of few words. He's going to tell him if he's not good, and there really wasn't a question. And I just kept telling the guys, we got to keep tacking on.
We got to keep being aggressive in the box. We got to keep trying to push runs across. We got to find a way to scratch one across. We got to find a way. 1-0 wasn't going to be good. When we got the 2 a little more comfortable, I mean, as you could tell, game finished 2-1, so that worked out.
Absolutely. And the home plate umpire, I noticed the outside corner was there all day long, and Carter's curveball was hitting that outside corner regularly in that ball game. I think he found a sweet spot and he stuck with it. And your team came up with a couple hits there to get those 2 runs across. But what did you talk to your team about after the game?
I said they earned it. I've been telling them the whole tournament run, we were voted the 5 seed by the district. I said, you earned that. You earned to be the home team 2 times in a row after sectionals. I said, you earned this. I said, I told him, before sectionals finals, I said, I'm just along for the ride. I holler out some numbers. I give you some juice. I'm just here. This is all you guys.
Absolutely. Last we heard, it sounds like the regional semifinals next week at India Valley will be against Steubenville. They were up 7-0 on Meadowbrook in the 6th inning, I believe, the last I heard. So most likely they held on for the win there. What do you know about Steubenville, and what do you expect from them?
We play Big Red every year, twice a year. This year only got them once because of weather. They nipped us early this year, I think 6-4. They're another team that's fundamental. They're going to hit the ball hard. Fred Hetherington's got his boys always rolling down there, and they're going to play hard. And, if we come out and play like we have, it's going to be a great game.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the big win, the championship.
So
we'll see you next Thursday.
Thank you so much.
That's head coach Tyler Weisel joining us here on our Keim Home Center postgame show. Coming up next, we'll have our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game, and that's after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to the Keim Home Center postgame show. Joe Geckler here at Sandy Valley High School. The New Philadelphia Quakers advance to the regional semifinals with a 2-1 victory over West Holmes, and off the right arm of this guy here, our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game, Carter Vandal. Carter, you've been through this interview a couple of times with us in basketball season. You were pretty dominant on the mound today. You went the full length, 7 innings, 9 big strikeouts. You gave up 6 hits in the run, but talk to us about what was working for you on the mound today.
Well, honestly, just going in, after we scored the run in the first inning, I just got to stay focused no matter – I got into a jam, bases loaded, no outs, and got to keep your head focused and know that you have a chance every time. You got to deliver a pitch every time, and that's pretty much what I did. My fastball I felt good, my curveball felt good, and I just rode it all the way out as far as I could.
And in the first inning, you scored the run for the Quakers in the first inning. What kind of momentum and makes you comfortable on the mound? What kind of momentum does that give you as you trot back out there in the second inning?
Honestly, if you have a lead and you go out on the mound, your job is just to keep them scoreless the rest of the game. It's not, you don't have to do anything on the mound spectacular except keep them off the scoreboard, and that's what I tried to do, and I was able to do that fairly well.
I talked to Coach just a moment ago in our previous interview, and I asked him. I said, it seemed like the home plate umpire, that outside corner was he was allowing maybe even an inch or so off of that outside corner here today, and your curveball seemed to be hitting that corner all afternoon. Was that kind of a pitch you were kind of relying on?
Oh yeah, umpires have different zones, and once I've got the grip of this guy's zone, I was able to pick it however I wanted, and I was able to throw that curveball and hopefully place it there, and it was there. When it was there, he called it, and it was effective.
Absolutely, and of course, last we saw, like you heard, sounds like it's going to be Steubenville Big Red next Thursday. You guys get a whole week off. Obviously, school's over with. You guys are done, and get a full week. Everybody's going to be rested. What do you expect from Steubenville?
Well, they're a good team. They'll be solid. Every team from here on out will be solid. But we're a great team, and we keep our head focused, and we stay confident. We can beat anybody.
Awesome. Congratulations. That's Carter Vandal, our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game today in the New Philadelphia 2-1 win over West Holmes to advance to the regional semifinals. Back with our wrap-up after this with Big Z Sports.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 5 years, I have been recognized as one of the top 5 producers in the state of Ohio, according to the Ohio Association of Realtors. I am honored to receive such recognition, and I owe it all to the members of this community who have trusted me for over 30 years with the purchase and sale of their homes. When you're ready to make your move, make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
How does a new career in an extremely high-demand field sound to you? Well, the former Crane Carrier Company in New Philadelphia is now Battle Motors. Battle Motors is expanding rapidly for their all-new heavy-duty electric truck production. Battle Motors has immediate openings for assemblers, electrical technicians, painters, blasters, as well as numerous engineering and design positions. If you're interested in a great career opportunity, apply online at battlemotors.com/careers.
One thing every sports family knows is how crazy eating schedules can get. Well, let Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia handle the cooking. Papa John's offers a full menu including stuffed crust pizza, Papa Diaz, wings, cheese sticks, and so much more. See all that Papa John's has to offer by visiting papajohns.com and keep earning those Papa rewards. Papa John's of Uricksville and New Philadelphia. Just what you need for your busy schedule.
Back to Sandy Valley High School. One final time, the district championship game in the books as the New Philadelphia Quakers knock off West Holmes 2-1 in a thriller here at Sandy Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. And Shannon, we talked to head coach Tyler Weisel. We talked to our McInturf Realty player of the game and Carter Vandal. Carter did a spectacular job on the mound today. 9 big strikeouts, got out of a couple big jams here today and got the 2-1 victory.
And I think that was the difference right there. He didn't get excited. He was in some pretty big jams right there. He was able to pitch his way out of it. He had some help from his defense. And that's what wins championships. You can't panic and just start chucking the ball around because the other team will score runs on you. He did a great job.
Our hats off to the West Holmes Knights as well today as they put up a valiant effort to get to the regional semifinals and fell short again. 2-1 to New Philadelphia Quakers. Big thanks and big shout out to Garth Evans, AD here at Sandy Valley, with all the hospitality and the great spot up here in the press box. We greatly appreciate what he does here at Sandy Valley. Baseball, basketball, football season as well.
And my honorable mention goes out to the grounds crew here.
Oh.
I'm a grass cutting guy, and the field looks great, man. A nice low cut, straight lines, push mode the infield. What can you ask for, man? I mean, that grounds crew did a good job on this field to get ready for this district championship.
If I had to guess, I bet it was Garth himself out there cutting that grass. But it does look beautiful out here. We've seen a bunch of games on turf this year. Area teams have turf and baseball fields now. But the way this is cut, it looks spectacular here at Sandy Valley.
Couple quick updates.
Yep.
We the Indian Valley Lady Braves, they fell today 5-4 to Heath. So the Lady Braves are done. The Tuscarawas Valley Trojans, they also lost today to Wheelersburg. So they're now out. It looks like the game is final now, so the New Philadelphia Quakers will take on Steubenville at Indian Valley on Thursday.
Awesome. And last we saw Strasburg Lady Tigers, they were up big 10-2 on who were they playing, like Webster or something like
South
that?
Webster.
South Webster. So congratulations to the Tigers as well of Strasburg. Again, big thanks to all of our sponsors, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, Hartzler's Quality Housing, PAC Drilling, and all of our Keim Home Center post-game show and our McInturf Realty player of the game. Also, big thanks to the Claxon Communications crew, Fred Williams, Lydia Brady, and our man Perk behind the camera here today. From everybody here at Sandy Valley, Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas saying, we'll see you next Thursday, everybody. So long.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on the menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota is looking for good used cars. If you have a car you're not driving, or if you're looking to upgrade or do something newer, come see a Ferris wheel for a Ferris deal. Hi, this is Dan Hosteller at Ferris Chevrolet.